Chickens, chickens, chickens. Yes, I hope you're going to enjoy your turkey or your vegetarian dinner over Christmas, people. Now we're talking about plucking. Plucking feathers. Yes, somebody has plucked a feather from my chicken breast. Well, let's say tried to pluck the feather. They probably did pluck it. They plucked my feather and said, "Hey, Gavin, peace and party, you owe me money. Or I gave you money. Hopefully you'll grow up." So, pluck! That's one feather taken out of me, right? But the thing is, I'm going to just take another feather from the tree here. How can I do this? Is that in the thing? Yes, there we go. Blick! Put this feather back into me. Because I am actually kind. I'm truly kind. I haven't really got a bad bone in me, but I definitely have little bacteria, you know, in my system that I'm trying to actually get out. Then oh, this is anger management. Yes, I've got difficulties with anger and getting frustrated and getting angry because of that. And that's another thing you can pluck from my feathers to basically, eventually pluck. All these feathers are you know, things that are really bad, essentially, for me and maybe for other individuals. And maybe they need to be plucked, and so I can look at them and go, yes, actually, this one and this one's financial unbalancedness. I mean, I don't have enough money. I'm a terrible businessman. You're right there, kiddaroo. You know, but the other point of the feather here is, well, Justin, I don't owe you money because you gave me money, no? But you said it in the comment. Oh yeah, would you ever grow up, you know, whatever. So this is a kind of video for you too, because you can't all the feathers out of me and get me in a state of like, me, oh, I'm terrible, you know, because I won't be like that, I'm sorry. Now the other pluck is big-headedness, ego. Yeah, it's hard to get a balance there because I'm a Leo, you know, a Leo chicken, and you know, so I naturally have that thing in me. But all the bullying and the stuff like that got me a bit unbalanced, and you know, whatever. And I felt when I was hormonally unbalanced that I was attracting negative, and I think it is slightly to do with that. But you know, I'm hormonally imbalanced at the moment, and not really getting too much. It's more how I perceive it and what I give out, really, I suppose. So, yeah, this is big-headedness. You know, so you can pluck this out and get the financially unstable and say, yeah, peace and party is financially unstable. Absolutely. That's why I could really do with everybody sending me $1 or €1, or whatever. Just if you like my video, that would be great. But, you know, you're not going to do that. So, anyway. So, and then pluck this out. And this would be anger management. So I put anger management and financially unstable there. And then big-headedness. Put it all together. So all those things are issues, yes, but I'm aware of them, and I'm trying to work on them, and again get rid of the bacteria that's in there, the virtual bacteria that's, because I don't have a bad bone in my body. Yeah, and ignorant. Yes, obviously, like every human being, I am a bit ignorant on certain issues, but I try not to be. I try to find out what the actual truth is, and try and work out what it is. So you know, so when I go to somebody's page, say on YouTube, and it has a lot of it's been a lot on the transsexual arena on YouTube. People have wrote back to me in private messages, not in public, because what they say to me in private messages can be anything, and they can be as insulting as they like. I prefer to be in public, but don't worry, I don't mind it being in private either. But they've said you're an ignorant person, and so all I can say to that is, well, I don't mean to be ignorant, but I'm certainly trying my best to encourage all of you to be yourselves, you know, and to also put out your hand and say, please help me, please come in here and help me, yeah, if you can. And I'm available to come in and just talk with you if you need to, no problem. So these are all things that are plucking from me, right? But again, I'm going to just reach out here and pick off the tree again, another feather, and stick it back in me. Wow! Wow! Because I am sincere, you know. I'm really trying to be as straight, truthful, honest, open, caring, respectful as possible, like I am in normal life. I'm also going to take another feather from the tree. I know I'm taking the feather from the tree, but you know, really stick it in me, because I'm really trying to encourage people, and you know, I'm trying to find balance in myself, and it's always been difficult. I've always put it down to hormone imbalance, but actually I'm hormonally imbalanced at the moment, and it's more to do with my own head and my own experiences of the past. So it's about experience, life experience, and knowing thyself, and you know, it's hard not to react to people who are you know, poking you, or in this instance, plucking you, trying to pluck you. Yeah. Now I would never say pluck off, really, to somebody, you know. I have said pluck off to a lot of people. Do take these words. I'm very good at poetry sometimes. Pluck you, pluck off, and pluck yourself. That's the thing. Pluck yourself. Don't be plucking other people. Don't be thinking, oh, that's bad. You are that. Look at that bad feather on your body. You know. I'll pluck myself. You know. And if I am plucking myself by being on YouTube, then so be it. You know. Please, people out there, don't try and pluck me. You know. Anyway, I just made that up now. It's actually good, isn't it? And so anyway, my last notes, because I did have to make notes on this, just only little notes though. Altogether, chickens are far from perfect. Yeah? So enjoy eating your turkey over Christmas. And if you're vegetarian like I was for 15 years, but not anymore, then enjoy your meatloaf, your vegetarian meatloaf. Or if we have managed to make turkeys that are made out of soya meat, but they look like turkeys, that would be incredible. Enjoy that too. But I would say, let's refrain from, especially 10 days to go for Christmas, let's kind of refrain from you know, comments that are a bit warped or slightly negative, especially when it's coming up to such a kind of a, you know, a giving and caring, loving kind of period in the year. You know, I'm not a Jesus person as such, though I do remember somebody who actually gave that comment to me. You know, of, it's always been you, Gavin, it's always been you, it's just you, and what else did he say? I forget what he said. That's the great thing about having a bad memory, because you don't have to remember the crap that people say to you, you know, because it is crap, you know. It's certainly not a thing to be talking about before Christmas. Which we should be really building up the peace and respect levels and the love, regardless of what your religious thing is or your spiritual thing or what you are yourself. Let's try and be as nice as possible. And I'm glad that these videos are here for proof of how I am throughout the year here and for the next while. I mean, it's great. I really wish everybody a lovely holiday period, Christmas time, if it happens to be Christmas for you. And, you know, just enjoy the silence. You know, and if you don't want silence, then obviously come on, tune into Peace and Party here, but watch some of my videos over the time. I'm sure it'll be very dead. I joined on 26th of December last year. I was at home in another country, and yeah. I was alone actually on Christmas Day. I loved it though. It was silence. So as again I'm running out of time, I'll just end with my plucking.